Today is a short video about the cast of Spartacus. Spartacus is an American television series produced in New Zealand that premiered on Starz on the 22nd of January 2010 and concluded on the 12th of April 2013. In this video, you'll see how the characters have changed. You'll also get to know their original names and ages. Let's see what the characters from 2010 look like now in 2022. Vivia is a former slave in the house of Bachiatis who subsequently becomes Krixus' love interest. After their love affair is exposed, she is expelled from the Ludus. The rebels later track her down, and she joins their cause alongside her sweetheart. She was initially played by Leslie Ann Brandt, but was later replaced by Cynthia Robinson. Gaia is a Roman woman and a close friend of Lucretia. She also appears exclusively in Spartacus' Gods of the Arena. She was played by J. Murray. Nasser is a Syrian slave who is freed by the Spartacus rebellion. During the rebellion, he rises to become a respected battle instructor and a high-ranking warrior, as well as Agron's lover. He was played by Hema Taylor. Melida is a privileged wife of a Roman dignitary who becomes entangled in the struggle against Spartacus. Her life and those of the ones she loves are forever changed by the conflict. She was played by Anna Hutchison. Tiberius Licinius Crassus is the son of Marcus Licinius Crassus. He is tasked with conquering Spartacus and his army, and he sees this as an opportunity to satisfy and gain favor from his father. He was played by Christian Antidormi. Cori is a slave in the house of Crassus. She has been serving Crassus since Tiberius' infancy and is regarded as a mother figure in many ways. She was played by Jenna Lind. Gaius Claudius Glauber is a Roman commander awarded the title of legatus and later praetor. He is married to Senator Albinius' favored daughter Ilithia and is responsible for Spartacus' enslavement as a gladiator. He was played by Craig Parker. Melida is Oenomaus' wife and a personal slave to Lucretia. She appears exclusively in Spartacus' Gods of the Arena. She was played by Marissa Ramirez. Virinius is a high-ranking praetor in the Roman Senate. He intends to utilize Spartacus' rebellion as a chance to earn favor in the Republic, and understands that arresting Spartacus would bring him fame. He was played by Brett Tucker. Sura was Spartacus' Thracian wife, who was tragically stolen from him by Gaius Claudius Glauber, his most despised enemy. Her spouse, on the other hand, kept her memory alive and honored it by drawing inspiration from it. She was played by Aaron Cummings. Marcus Licinius Crassus is the richest man in the Roman Republic. He seeks the authority and honor that conquering Spartacus and his rebel army would offer. He was played by Simon Merrills. Mira is a major character in the Spartacus series. She was a former house slave in the house of Bachiatis, serving Lucretia. During the early stages of the Third Servile War, she assists Spartacus during his rebellion, becomes a fighter, and subsequently becomes his lover. She was played by Katrina Law. Gaius Julius Caesar is a rogue soldier from a noble family. He joins Marcus Licinius Crassus as a capable lieutenant. As he begins his ascension to the all-powerful emperor he will one day become, his devastating brilliance and leadership will be brought to bear against the revolt. He was played by Todd Lassens. Agron is a skilled German fighter who was one of the later recruits to Bachiatis' ludus. He later became one of Spartacus' chief lieutenants and closest friends during the rebellion. He harbors a visceral hatred toward the Romans ever since he lost his brother during the revolt. He was played by Dan Furiegel. Varro is a gladiator in the House of Bachiatis during the first season of the series. He was formerly a free Roman citizen, but he joins Bachiatis' ludus as a gladiator to pay off his massive gambling debts. He went from being a regular recruit to becoming one of the ludus' most feared gladiators. He was played by Jai Courtney. Ganus is a central character and anti-hero in Spartacus, often referred to as the god of the arena due to his legendary fights as a gladiator. He serves as champion in Bachiatis' ludus until his freedom from the Roman Republic. He was played by Dustin Clare. In the Spartacus series, Lucia is a key character. She is a Roman woman of moderate standing who lives with her husband, Bachiatis. The couple rises to the top of the social ladder thanks to her husband's and her own plans, only to tumble when Spartacus seeks retribution and causes a rebellion. She was played by Lucy Lawless. In Spartacus, Oenomaus is a major character. He is the gladiator trainer in Bachiatis' ludus, known only by the nickname Doctory. Following the demise of the House of Bachiatis, Oenomaus felt he had served his role in life and retired to the pit to die. However, with the support of Spartacus and the other rebels, he soon finds a new purpose and joins their cause. He was played by Peter Mensa. Asher is a major enemy in the series and a former gladiator from Bachiatis' ludus. Due to a conflict with Krixus, he was disabled and forced to wear a brace on his right leg. As a result, he became Bachiatis' messenger boy and henchman. After Bachiatis is assassinated, Asher seeks out Praetor Glauber as a new patron in order to further his own interests. He was played by Nick Tarabay. Quintus Lentulus Bachiatis is a Lanista who works as a gladiator trainer and trader. He is the head of his family's ludus in Capua, and he is dominus to Spartacus and the majority of the other gladiators in the series. Bachiatis is the husband of Lucia and the son of Titus Lentulus Bachiatis. He was played by John Hanna. Ilithia is a wealthy Roman woman, the daughter of Senator Albinius, and the wife of Praetor Gaius Claudius Glauber. She's also close friends with Lucia. She was played by Viva Bainka. Krixus is a main character of the Spartacus series. He is a former champion of Capua and rival to Spartacus. He was brought into Bachiatis' ludus as a slave, but later became one of the top gladiators. After his lover, Vivia, is banished from the ludus, he joins forces with Spartacus and leads his troops in rebellion against the House of Bachiatis and later Rome itself. Krixus is known as the undefeated Gaul. He was played by Manu Bennett. Spartacus is the series' title character and major protagonist. He is a Thracian warrior who rises to prominence as a gladiator in the arena and goes on to become a legend during the Third Servile War. He and many of the gladiators later escaped captivity and launched an armed revolt against Rome. He was originally played by Andy Whitfield. but was later replaced by Liam McIntyre after his unfortunate demise. This series was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, guys, for watching how the characters of Spartacus have changed. We've come to the end of the show, but don't forget to comment your thoughts down below. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time.